Hey everyone, my name is Mike. Welcome to the channel. In today's video, we're going to go over two simple exercises that are designed to help you relieve low back pain from a disc herniation quickly and effectively. If you've tried stretching, painkillers, and nothing seems to be working, these exercises are designed to help you get to the root cause of your pain. Now, before we get started, I'm Mike. I'm a chiropractor and a master of science in exercise, and I help people get out of low back, hip, and knee pain. It's all I do. So let's get started. But first, here's a quick disclaimer. Now, with disc herniation pain, you may have tried stretching, painkillers, decompression, and nothing seems to be working at all. And it may have worked even temporarily, but unfortunately, the root cause of your pain hasn't been addressed. For most people, they may have even been told that with their pain, they should rest it. But the truth is, for the majority of those with low back pain, especially from disc herniation, the best method to getting long-lasting relief is not to rest, but to strengthen the spine. And one of the best ways to do this is by actually activating our core, which then stabilizes the spine and gives it the strength it needs to work properly. Once we stabilize the spine, we then can work to strengthen the bigger muscles, the ones that you can maybe feel when you press on your back, as well as the little muscles that run in between our vertebrae. With all of these components working well together, you can be well on your way to lasting relief and feeling confident in your back again. So without further ado, let's get to the exercises. So the first exercise we're going to do is going to help us reintroduce gentle motion into our back so that we don't rush into things too quickly. This is going to help us relieve the pain that we're experiencing so that we can be in a place to actually do some strengthening later on. So first, we are going to sit next to a wall with our legs and our glutes beside it, just like you see here. Then we are going to slowly pivot and lie on our back and then put our legs up on the wall, just like you see here. Once we are in this position, we are going to gently push our low back, which is probably arched a bit right now, into the floor so that our back is basically touching the floor all the way through and our legs are touching the wall all the way up. Doing this will activate our core gently to start. Now, if pushing our back into the floor causes some pain, back off from that and go only as far as you feel you can go. Now from here, what we're going to do is we are going to take long, slow, deep breaths, and we are going to open up our core and expand it from our ribs all the way down to the wall. As we're breathing in, we should be taking about 4 to 5 seconds to breathe in deeply. And so again, our core, we should visualize expanding from our ribs all the way down into the wall, straight through. And then once we've taken in that big deep breath, when we're exhaling, it's very important that we don't compress our core. Instead, we want to maintain that shape that we've created. We can visualize the fact that we've created a balloon inside of our core, and we don't want that balloon to squeeze or pop. So as we're breathing out, we're maintaining that space. Then when we breathe in again, we're trying to expand that space down to the wall. And then when we breathe out, we are making sure that we aren't compressing or closing that space we've just made, but we're bracing it and maintaining it. Now, this action of breathing and bracing is actually working to activate and recalibrate those tiny muscles that I was talking about that help to stabilize the spine. So while we may feel a release and a loosening of tension and a lessening of pain, we're also actively working those stabilizer muscles in our spine, which over time will help our spine to move much more smoothly and efficiently. So we can do this for 8 to 10 nice slow breaths. And once you've done that, you're all done. So we can move on to the next exercise. Great job. So once we've gotten some relief for ourselves with that first exercise, now we can move on to more of a strengthening exercise. There will likely be some relief in this one as well, but the main focus of it is strengthening our spine. So as you see here, we're going to get down on all fours. Now, one variation of this exercise is when we are on all fours, we can be on our knees and our hands as shown. The other variation is we can go up on our toes, kind of like a bear crawl. Either way, once we are in that position, as you see here, from here, we are going to extend our leg out. We're going to make it straight, nice and slow and controlled. Then once we've done that, we are going to bring it back in with our knees bent And we can do that same motion with the opposite leg, nice and slow. Now, as you see me demonstrating it here, I'm on all fours on my knees. And so if you do this and you feel like you want to challenge yourself a little bit, you can move up to the one where you are on your toes, kind of like a bear crawl. But if this is challenging enough, feel free to stay here. Whichever option you choose, you can do it 8 to 10 times with each leg. And another thing we want to note is that when we're doing this, we want to make sure that our back isn't arched upward because that could exacerbate some of what we're feeling. We want to try and maintain either a straight back, or we can even bend our back inwards or downwards towards the floor a little bit. But either way, whatever is the most comfortable for you, any of the movements that I've described here, as long as they're not painful, we don't want to push through the pain. As long as we're accomplishing the movement nice and slow and controlled and activating our core and low back, we're doing what we're supposed to do. All right, great job. So just a couple of quick cautions and notes to go over while we're doing these exercises. If the pain that you were feeling before you started changes, so let's say you had a sharp pain and then you started doing the exercises and it turns into a burning pain or a stabbing pain or something different, you definitely should stop the exercises and go see a trusted health professional in your area because maybe these exercises aren't right for you. Now, if you feel some stiffness or tightness, but the pain intensity is going down as you're doing them, this means that they are working, your body is adjusting to them, and you're on the right track. As well, if you maybe had some leg pain or sciatica pain on one side as part of what you were feeling, and you notice that that leg pain is gone, but you might still have some pain lingering in the low back, that's also likely a good sign. And this is a concept known as centralization, where when we see the nerve start to get less irritated further away from the body, that means that our body is working to absorb the pain, bring it back towards the center, and over time, that helps us know that our body is healing and reducing the inflammation that is causing that pain in the joint. All right, well, hopefully you found these exercises useful. If you'd like to see more videos and resources like this, I'd love for you to come join my free group designed for active adults 50 and older. Inside we have nutrition guides, exclusive exercise videos, and many more awesome resources that help keep you moving pain-free. We'd love to have you join us. The link is in the description. Click below. And if these exercises helped your low back pain and you'd like to see more and work towards getting a stronger spine, I've got this video here where I go over even more exercises related to sciatica and low back pain. And in all of them, we're working towards getting a stronger spine so that you can move without pain. Click here to see that video. All right, thanks for watching and hope to see you in the next video. Remember to always stay moving. Thanks.